Hello everyone, welcome back to Retro Unboxings. I am the Play Gamer 3. So the game I'm going to show you is Dracula The Last Sanctuary. Dracula The Last Sanctuary is a first-person point-and-click adventure game developed by Wanadu and Cardinal Plus Multimedia. The game was released on September the 15th, 2000. So this game came out the same year as Dracula the Resurrection. So after the success of Dracula the Resurrection, they hurried up and put this game out into market. So if you don't know by now, Dracula the Last Sanctuary is the sequel to Dracula the Resurrection. So this game is a prequel, well, it's an unofficial sequel to Bram Stoker's Dracula novel, set 7 years after the events of the novel. In the game, you play as the hero, Jonathan Harker. He finds himself doing battle with the evil Count Dracula in order to save his wife Mina from his clutches. This game is set in 2 locations, one being London and the other being Count Dracula's castle in Transylvania. The gameplay is almost identical to Dracula the Resurrection. The game is played in the first person's perspective. You can move your character around the environment 360 degrees. The gameplay is made up of you solving puzzles around the environment in order to progress through the story. This game does add 2 new gameplay elements. The first one is that you can combine items to make new items, so that represents a new challenge in the game, trying to figure out which items to combine. The next new element is combat. So there are certain scenes in the game where you have to take out your revolver or crossbow to kill enemies or a large group of enemies. These stages are timed, so you only have a limited amount of time to kill the enemy. If you don't kill them in time, it's game over. As far as the story, the game is much longer than the first one. The first one took about 3 to 4 hours to beat. This one probably takes about 6 or longer, depending upon how well you at doing puzzles. The graphics are improved over the first game, and the voice acting is improved. Okay, so this is the book. Yeah, this paper right here is kind of messing me up trying to do this with one hand, but I mean, it's black and white book, so nothing fancy about it. So again, this is a 2-disc game, just like the first game in the series. So it's the first disc. You see Dracula's forehead right there. First disc, and you got the second one. There's a better look at Dracula. He looks more evil in this version of the game. So the discs they're identical. So yeah, so this was the last Dracula game released on the PlayStation 1. There's 3 more Dracula games, but they only came out on PC and tablets and phones. So this is Dracula Resurrection. For a sequel, it's way better than the first game. So I'm trying to put the book back in. So I'll see you guys in my next video.